The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
Yeah, I did.
Gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Ah, I fucked up.
It's Carter. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Red Raiders trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Okay.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Made a defender miss. They get him stopped, but those
I don't know what's going on with it, man.
It's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal.
I hate that shit, bro.
Whatever. And the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
You looking at Hudson? Yeah, that was my freshman last year. Remember? Yeah.
3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
That's how I'm gonna start picking my plays when I'm streaming.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver.
Not necessarily, really. Because I'm saying, I'm gonna just keep throwing it, but I haven't. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't throw just now. I got a turnover, and then I passed the ball a couple times, but it wasn't nothing. But even I still like the flow though. Yeah. Right.
Here he comes from
I need a shot. Did you see how quick he shot out the back of the end zone? Like,
they'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Lewis to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And an explosive
I need to restart with his hand, but I don't restart with your hand. I like the coverage.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make
that horrible angle 13. Who are you, number 13?
The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
I
know. I'm just being facetious, brother. Because he took a horrible angle.
Gets the ball. He's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate.
Good play call.
That's why offense is
Yeah, I mean, it's
it
just
it makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of his spot.
I hate when they do that.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line.
So he's just gonna run the same play over and over. So this we let this see. This is what I was talking about. But the niggas we want to talk about crazy shit. But look at this. He couldn't do nothing. So he's just gonna run the same play. I don't even care. I'm gonna let him run the same play over and over and over. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck niggas be talking, bro. That's trash. You ain't good. 5 times, bro. 5 times, bro. Five times, bro. 5 times, bro. But you niggas want to complain about all the other kind of bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. I'm finna go back over in the other chat to talk to this nigga. Real quick. That's where I'm finna go.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Hey, Red. In your league, are you able to run the same play over and over on the no huddle?
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, dude. Alright, bro. Nigga, I just watched the nigga do the shit on me 5 motherfucking times, dog. Same play 5 fucking times, bro. And you telling me they can't do it and I'm watching them do it. I just... yeah, it's string, but I mean, I'm just asking.
Give to the running back.
But it's cool.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4
Hello.
yards out to the
Guess you didn't see my text, but that's fine. I gotta go pick my daughter in about 5 minutes, so I'm quitting anyway, so you can give them the win too, bro. I sent you a text to ask you about. I'm not talking to you, bro. I sent a text asking could you get her.
They turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games.
Well, before you started saying what you were saying, I'll be letting you know I wasn't talking to you.
First down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Well, actually, I don't know. MT, I'm gonna go back. You can take over and play. You'll play him. She didn't pick her up, so I gotta go.
Get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
And this nigga can't even beat me, bro. That's why he ran. That's why he did the shit he did, because he knew he wasn't able to stop me at all.
What do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
To the air on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Mommy, it's not a picture of chicken and baked chicken.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Right on the money. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. And the Red Raiders will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
The Red Raiders are flying down the field. Wants to keep it in the air.
Yo, bro. Hey, join up, bro. I'm gonna need you. I gotta go pick my daughter up. I'm gonna really need you to play it. Yeah. No. Nah. All right, bro.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets him to the 36. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No.
Yeah, let me know when you take over.
Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can.
Have you taken over?
Sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And the Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short.
You can time out, bro, and run some other shit. Yeah.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Another delay of game penalty. This is just sloppy. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the ground with the back. Finds a little space. Got enough for the first down and wants more. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Bucs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when you kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick handoff. runs through the tackle. And another broken tackle. Past the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling help lead to that long touchdown.
And he doinks it off the left upright. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Brings up second down.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lewis wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Might as well give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Man, great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INT.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win first and second down, bring their dime personnel on the field third and long, play that zone defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical takeaway.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
The offense changing the play. Lewis to throw. Got rid of him quickly, but it's incomplete.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage, that are going to the running backs and to the tight ends, those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Now, fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll go to the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And fourth and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
It's now second and goal.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Softened him up with a run, and now the throw. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Joyner. Pass to Stinson, still on his feet. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On the direct snap, it's Joyner. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Hudson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Red Raiders are facing 3rd and inches. Quarterback running on the draw. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner fighting off the defender. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll try the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Let's go! Let's go! Punch it out of the air. He's not gonna make it, and he couldn't get there to tie the game.
That keeps the score. Colorado 21, Texas Tech 19.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding. Little bit of running room on that return. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
The Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback may change this route. Lewis wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Throws to the tight end. That is just a sideline play. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of the tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. It's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting into the big fella at tight end.
Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It's caught. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Atkins. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Lewis to throw. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Might be calling a hot route. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. interception. Oh, did they need that turnover. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Firing to the right, complete.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And that's a long way to throw the football. When you throw that comeback, it's all the way out wide. Nice job by the corner seeing it. The receiver looks like he's running a vertical route, but then sets it down. He stays right there with him, breaks on the football, and swats it down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gill. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Carter.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
The gift to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability to stop the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
He got it. And they've regained the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off. But even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin? It's a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. Motion from the wideout. Lewis wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I think the head coach might need to have a talk with his QB and just try to get him settled down because he looks out of sorts right now. He's already thrown 2 picks. He tried to throw that ball at his back leg. The coach needs to get his QB settled because he seems like he's rattled right
now. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to swing it on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on 1st down, 2nd down, and 3rd down, as you saw right there.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. Intercepted to stop the threat. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Joyner. He's loose at the 15. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. In that loss last week, he just never got comfortable. Threw 3 picks, but much better today.
Much better taking care of the football. Listen, being the leader, he made the one mistake, but did a good job moving on from it, leading this offense, and ultimately getting the dub today.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and